Hey, welcome back, um, everyone, or welcome to the first thing you're seeing, everyone, or if you're just one person, and if this, uh, I think I only have 1 or 2 subscribers. If you're someone other than me, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're spending your time doing this with me. Uh, I'm 40 years old, and I'm playing video games with you. So here we go. Let's see. It started me over, so in the previous video, we were doing what I like to call the loop, and watch me stab this guy. I just get to stab him. We're doing what we call a loop, and that is where I go around and collect coins and other things, and in order to buy things like shields, potions, the food. So I tried that in that video, and I made it about halfway through the loop each time. I realized maybe I'm not powerful enough as a little elf dude yet, so I thought I'd make another video quick on Labyrinth 1, which is the first Labyrinth numerically of the series, and it's kind of neat. You don't necessarily have to do them in order. I think the first one that you have to wait for is right up here. You can ride this. It's like a green. It's a dock, but you know, what is this really? You just ride it up there to get to the 4th level, but I'm getting way ahead of myself. We are nowhere near 4th level status. But yeah, I just thought I'd go through this labyrinth by labyrinth, and maybe you like to just tag along and watch, or maybe you have something to comment on. What are things you can talk about while playing this? Well, there is the pixel repetition. Notice all those bushes look fairly similar. I'm guessing that's something they did to save processing power back in 1988. Whoa, different color bushes, but same design. I might not make it out of this. Been saying that a lot. Nope, I made it. So Labyrinth 1 is across this bridge, and in this creepy forest where there's these 4 trees and this one with a giant mouth. So it looks like I only have one place to go, and I'm gonna go into this mouth. And welcome to level -1. There's a nice welcome mat area here where you can wipe your feet. I always thought that was neat. I just thought these graphics were killer. Back in the day, it was so 3D, it's top-down 3D look. Pro tip, if you don't have bombs, pro tip, if you do have bombs, you can get through this level without using all the keys that you're given. Isn't that nuts? Yeah, I bet that's just like a big, giant Easter egg. I didn't want you to find out ever. I don't think that it benefits you, actually, because there's like always a key for you. But you know, I just remember one day playing this game and finding that out. I've already got 2 keys. Just use one. If you're following along, if you want to follow along. Also, if you don't want to listen to me, you can. There's a volume button on your computer. You can just turn that down, and then it's just silence, and you can just watch a 40-year-old guy slowly slip into madness in silence. All right, so I got half a heart, and I've got all these skeletons, and I gotta say, I'm just a little worried. So I'm gonna wait until they just peace out for a second. Right. Trick is stay lateral. Try not to have too many of them around you at one time. Split them up. I do think what I was about to say. Well, right before I was silenced by skeletons that were designed to thwart a second grader's abilities, that my hand-eye coordination is actually really good because I played this game as a child a lot, and my excuse was always, and like my justification was always that hey, I'm gaining hand-eye coordination, which is going to help me in other things like sports and basketball, and then if I'm good at that, then or if I work on those things, if I use this as a tool to work on those things, then I can be better at sports and basketball and dodgeball and things, and that is what heightens your social status as a child in the 90s, 80s, I should say. So that's what I told my parents, and that's what I told myself, and now look at me, like proof, living proof right here. So those things I have a story about, but I'm going to wait until we get to Labyrinth 3, otherwise known as Level 3. Also, this room was kind of like the first teaser of, the magic in this game, and the unknown, and how things are not always what they seem. And the first time I did that by accident and opened that door, I fudged my Huggies. I completely crapped my pants. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And then you go over here, and this guy says Eastmost Peninsula. I don't even think I knew what Peninsula meant back then. Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. So I don't have the map right now. Like, this doesn't mean anything to a second grader. Like, it's stupid. For moving your first block in the game by pushing it without any instructions from the game, like, you should get something a lot cooler than this dude giving you some weird limerick. So yeah, you can come out here and you can push it again, and it makes the cool noise and stuff. But yeah, kind of a waste of a magic block. All right, this is. I'm not gonna get killed by you. Wow. Wow. Kind of questioning everything right now. Those are the most undangerous things in the game. Let's see what I have up here. Okay, these guys are a little easier because I can keep them localized. Don't really need a key. Would really appreciate a heart or a fairy. Thank you. I'm just gonna keep going up. Up here is where the magic tool of the level is going to be. Shoot. I'm really trying to be vulnerable here. Like I should be just breezing through this, and you gotta kind of like cut me some slack because I don't have the Nest controller or my Nest Advantage. I'm using the Dell default computer. Ooh, there's a compass back there. I'm gonna get the compass, and it's not natural. It does not feel natural. what I'm used to. It's just, it kind of feels like I'm just kind of some midlife crisis dude on a Friday night during the pandemic. Clocks are good. I feel like the skeletons represented here have a different color scheme than they did back in the 80s, but maybe it's just because it's quad HD monitor and not, you know, a convex crappy TV on channel 3. The original Nintendo had the option to put it on channel 3 or 4, and I'm just curious if you could just answer in the comments, were you a channel 3 person or a channel 4 person? I was a channel 4 person because I was so indie, but you know, either or is fine. I'm not here to like judge your channel preference. So I'm feeling better about this now. I got bombs now. I got full life going into this. I think, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better about this. That's right. That is right. When you use a bomb and get 4 bombs in return, that is what I'm talking about. All right, down to 1 key if you're following along. These things are incredibly stupid. Whoever animated those things, though, is genius. So yeah, level 1 gives you the bow, and so you get the bow here. And I don't know if you get arrows right away, but let's find out. Nope. Do I have to select? How do I get over there? Maybe I can't select it because there's no arrows. Fun. Alright. They give you the bow, but they don't give you any arrows. Classic. Classicness. So now that I just killed all these monsters, I can just kind of roam through here free, and it feels pretty good. Like, this is my house, you know? One of these guys. So, I remember back when I first got this game, I think it was maybe day 2, I was playing it, and we were stuck. Like, we were stuck on these levels. I'm level 1. His hands just suck. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. And I had to go to bed because I was in 2nd grade. And I woke up and my dad was playing this, and I felt like it was the first time I experienced FOMO, because it was. But also kudos to my dad because, you know, he was younger than I am at this point, and this is a cool game, and I would do the same thing. So in the next screen, we've got the dragon, which we'll call him Jenny. Jenny the dragon is up there, and I'm just kind of psyching myself up right now because I'm more nervous. I've already died in front of you 3 times-ish. So I think there was a place you could stand. I think it was right here. Yeah, so I can sit here and he can't hurt me. And when I have full life, I can just sit here and do this. So this should be a lot harder as a boss, but it's super easy. And also I wonder what happens if you just leave this throughout the game, but I think you need them to get into other things. But yeah, so that's Labyrinth 1, and I hope that you all had a good time and learned things about life, and smash those DMs and subscribe to the like button.